Is America's next political powerhouse already decided? We're talking about two rising figures, both unpredictable, both shaping the future of American politics. In one corner, J.D. Vance, the conservative firebrand who went from Trump critic to MAGA loyalist. In the other, Tulsi Gabbard, the political wildcard who destroyed Kamala Harris, left the Democratic Party, and is now a rising voice in conservative media. AI has analyzed every factor: media influence, voter appeal, future policies, and the result is shocking. One of them is set to dominate the political landscape in the next decade. But here's the real question: is America ready for either of them? Let's break it down. Forget Biden, forget Trump. The real battle for America's future is happening outside the mainstream headlines. AI suggests that by 2028, the political landscape will be radically different than what we see today. Populism is rising, traditional party lines are collapsing, voters are demanding authenticity, not establishment politicians. America is at a political turning point, and whether it swings toward Vance or Gabbard could determine the future of the Republican Party, and maybe the country. This isn't just about who's running for office, it's about who controls the movement that will shape policy, elections, and the media for decades. Once a Trump critic, now one of his closest allies. But here's the twist: J.D. Vance isn't just another Republican, he's redefining MAGA for the next generation. Why Vance is a serious threat to the establishment: he has charisma, youth, and strong ties to Trump's base. His working class roots and hillbilly elegy background give him authenticity, something elite politicians lack. He's already influencing policy, shaping the next phase of America's right-wing populist movement. AI predicts that if Trump steps aside, Vance could become the new face of MAGA. But here's the problem: can Vance step out of Trump's shadow and build his own brand? Or is he forever stuck as Trump's sidekick, unable to forge his own movement? History tells us this doesn't always work. Think about it. George H.W. Bush followed Reagan. All of them struggled to capture the energy of their predecessors. So the question is, can Vance take MAGA beyond Trump? Or does his future depend entirely on whether Trump stays in the game? Gabbard is one of the most unpredictable figures in American politics. She started as a Democrat, went to war with her own party, and then walked away entirely. She's not MAGA, not a traditional conservative, and not a libertarian. She's something new. Why Gabbard is a wild card threat: she appeals to moderates, independents, and anti-establishment voters. She destroyed Kamala Harris on live TV, arguably ending her 2020 campaign. She has military experience, making her credible on national security. She has a growing media presence: Fox News, independent platforms, and a rising social media influence. AI suggests Gabbard could tap into voters that no one else is reaching: disillusioned conservatives who don't trust the Republican establishment, populist Democrats who don't want Biden but also don't want Trump, anti-war libertarians, anti-censorship activists, and new right-wing influencers. But here's the biggest twist: Gabbard doesn't fit in any box. She's pro-gun, anti-war, critical of big tech, and opposed to government overreach. She's praised by both Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan, two figures who don't agree on much. AI suggests that if Gabbard continues building her brand, she could completely reshape American politics in the post-Trump era. So between Vance and Gabbard, who is AI betting on? The answer: it depends on one key moment. If Trump officially endorses Vance as his successor, Vance skyrockets to power. If Gabbard continues to win over disillusioned voters, she could be the unexpected wildcard in 2028. But here's the shocking part: AI also suggests that the biggest threat to both of them is someone we're not even talking about yet. The dark horse theory: what if a completely different outsider rises at the last second? Think someone like Vivek Ramaswamy, or an unexpected Elon Musk-backed candidate. Because while Vance and Gabbard are fighting each other, someone else might steal the spotlight. The battle for America's future is just beginning. Does America need another Trump-like figure in Vance? Or does it need a total political outsider like Gabbard? Drop a comment below. Let's get this debate started. And if you want more AI predictions, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, the next video is even crazier.